At the beginning of the movie, we see a man who was being beaten by some mask-wearing people. This man was actually the manager of the bank, and the people who were beating him came to rob the bank. They've imprisoned many people, and after beating the manager, they go to the locker. They open the lock and scan the manager. Actually, the lock was fixed with a technology that it opens after scanning the full body of the manager. This scanning fails because he lost a tooth when they hit the manager. And then they have to find the tooth and put it. They again scan the manager and the locker opens this time. Further, to open this lock, the fingerprints of many people were needed. Now, they put the fingerprint of a person there, and the lock opens. They get a box from the locker that has a diamond in it. They put these diamonds in a black-colored bag, but while keeping these diamonds, something else also falls into it, and they do not pay attention to it at all. After taking this all, when they come out of the locker, meanwhile, two of their men start to fight because one of them was scaring the people stuck there. That's why the other companion gets angry on this matter. That's why he stops him. Both of them begin to fight. Meanwhile, he removes his partner's mark, from which we learn that he was not a man but a girl who was hidden in a mask, and she was named Alex. When everyone sees Alex in the bank, her partner who is fighting with her says, "We have to kill everyone here because they have seen you, and you will not be saved now." She says, "It is not your problem, I will see it." But her partner doesn't agree and starts killing people there. Alex prohibits him from doing this. During this, she shoots her companion, due to which he dies. During this fight, the bullet makes a mark on her face, and there everyone became scared. Alex and her companions run away from that bank. They also bring the dead body of their companion. Now, after staying in one place, Alex's companion tells her, "I'm going to disappear for a few days," and saying this he leaves from there. Later, Alex tells her other partner that now it is your responsibility, you will take me out of this country, I want to leave this country tonight. Actually, Alex was an army officer but now she had become a thief. Later, she also blows up the car with a bomb on which they have come after the robbery. Alex has become a thief but she has some rules, she does not kill innocent people. Now, Alex returns home and while sitting in a bathtub, she hears the news. She was being discussed because the people who saw her had made her picture, but the mark she had on her face was a more threatening thing for her. Which appeared after being hit by a bullet, and everyone was looking for her. Then she gets a message from her partner, who is asking her to meet him. The one whom she asked to make arrangements for her to go out of this country. When she goes to meet him, she asks, "Have you done my work?" He says, "I'm trying, and I'll arrange it soon." Meanwhile, the doorbell rings. Her partner tells her, "I have called a girl and I don't want her to see you with me. You may hide," and he asks the girl to come inside after opening the door. Meanwhile, two people come after her. They beat this girl and Alex's partner by catching them. They came inside, they were beating both of them a lot. They break everything in the house. Later, a man comes there whose name was Mr. Washington. He picks up the phone of that girl who came to meet Alex's partner. He asks for her phone code because it has a video that was with the leader of this city. He worked with the government as well and he does not want anyone to see this video of him. This girl was trying to blackmail him by threatening him. That's why the leader sent Mr. Washington to kill this girl. He takes her phone and deletes the video. Actually, Washington was such a man who did not work for the government, but people used to make him work in which they can't take the help of the police. Extraordinary and dangerous works. And after deleting the video, he kills that girl. Later, he catches Alex's companion and asks about those diamonds that they have stolen. Washington tells him, "Look, these aren't your diamonds, rather they belong to the leader. It has a pen drive with these diamonds, which is very important for the leader." He was talking about the same drive that came with their diamonds, and they didn't know about it at that time. Washington tells him, "Tell me, where are the diamonds? Otherwise, I will give you a lot of pain, I will kill you anyway." Later, he pushes him onto the bed, and Alex's companion says, "I did not know that I would die on this bed like this, which is made in China." Alex was also under the same bed and later, after listening to this all, when she looks aside, she sees the pen drive on which a sticker made in China was placed. Alex understands that it is the same pen drive. They were giving a lot of pain to Alex's partner, he cannot bear so much pain and died. Later, Washington asks to clean the area, he was talking about erasing all the evidence. Later, Alex looks at her purse that has her gun in it. After coming out hardly, she points her gun at Washington. But there were no bullets in her gun, and she runs away from there after seeing it. Later, she locks herself in a room, as she was locking the door of the room. Meanwhile, a man before closing the door stops it with his feet. She immediately brings out the bullet from her bag. After filling them into her gun, she shoots at his feet. Later, she locks the room and hides in a place. Later, Washington's men find her, and they have a huge fight between them. They were firing at each other. Alex takes a man in front of her gun. She goes to the lift after taking that man with her. Washington was chasing her with his people, but she cleverly goes into a store while descending from the lift. From a secret room there, she falls into a laundry room. She changes her dress and after taking a car from the parking area, she runs from there. As of now, Washington was still chasing her. After breaking the security, she drives the car fast. In order to escape, she breaks the traffic signal. For this reason, the police also start chasing her. Meanwhile, Washington hits his car with a police car. As a result, the police car flips over, but during this, Alex also has an accident. Her car also flips and after exiting the car, she runs toward the other side. While escaping, she reaches her third friend's house but he doesn't open the door. When she tells that one of their companions has died. Meanwhile, he opens the door after hearing this. Alex calls the wife of her companion who has the pen drive. She says, "To look where your husband keeps all the things, you must have known. I have some things to your husband and I want my things back." She rejects helping her because she already dislikes Alex. After a while, the people of Washington begin to shoot their guns. As a result, their third companion also dies. Alex runs away and hangs on the roof. When Washington sees the receiver of the phone lying on the side, he redials the number. This time the phone is picked up by the son of Alex's partner, and Washington engages him in talking and asks for his home address. On the other hand, the wife of Alex's partner now checks the place where he used to keep his things. From there she gets diamonds and some money as well as Alex's passport, which she angrily throws in the dustbin because she didn't like Alex at all. Here Washington leaves by saying, "I know where Alex has been." On the other side, after stealing a bike, Alex was going to her friend's house. At Alex's partner's house, his wife prepares to run away with money and diamond bag. Meanwhile, Washington comes with companions and knocks her unconscious. He also takes the bag from them and tells his companions to kill her and her son. As they were about to do this, Alex comes there meanwhile. She beats the people of Washington badly and competes well with them. Later, a man catches her and she becomes a little weaker. Now, the wife of Alex's partner helps her. She begins to hit the man with nearby objects. Later, after taking her son's big car, she keeps on beating him till he dies. Now, the quarrel between these two was also resolved. Washington has gone from there and he receives Alex's call. She calls him from Washington's friend number and she tells him to run away because police are coming there. Actually, she has sent the police there. After hearing this, he takes both corpses with his partners and goes from there. Actually, Alex wanted the same and she follows Washington on the bike now. Later, she comes to his secret place where he was about to burn the corpses of his friends. After reaching there, after taking one of his friends at gunpoint, and after cutting the girl's head, she keeps it in her bag. That Washington has come to burn the dead body of the girl and Alex's friend. She later calls Washington and tells him that I know you want the pen drive, and I want the diamonds that you have. We can make a deal, give me the diamonds and I'll give you the pen drive. If you agree with me then I just count till 3, but he doesn't agree with her. Later, she shoots his partner on whom she has pointed the gun. He quickly follows her after hearing the sound of the bullet. But when he approaches the car, Alex blasts a bomb near the car. Later, Alex calls her partner's wife and tells her, "The time has come to work on our plan." On the other hand, Washington was also looking for her and tells her to come in front of me, "I haven't seen you and we haven't met face to face yet." Then, Alex comes from behind and hangs him with the grill. And says, "I think this much interaction will be good enough." She was holding Washington's tie when a man comes and attacks her. It causes Alex to faint and she's tied to a chair when she comes into her senses. Washington tells her that I don't have any diamonds that you've been trying so hard to get, these are fake and your friend has cheated on you as well. Now give me the pen drive I need. Then he puts a machine at Alex's feet and Alex injures her feet. She was in a lot of pain but despite that, she doesn't tell him anything. Meanwhile, Washington remembers one thing. He says, "Wait, let me tell you a story of an officer who was very good in her work, but she accidentally killed many innocent people. After this, she was fired from work and now she has become a thief and is hiding from people. Isn't Alexis, it was her real name, and he was telling her story too." After that he says, "Okay, don't tell me about the pen drives, I will kill you anyway. Later, I'll kill the wife and the son of your partner," and she agrees. She calls and asks to come to the airport, and she calls to bring that pen drive. They go to an airport and a girl gives a key to Alex. The locker's key in which the pen drive was. When Alex gives the key to Washington, he says, "No, you'll come with me." After opening the locker, she brings out a box of it. And she gives him, and he says, "Stop, I have no trust on you." Washington tells his companion to check the box, there was a bomb inside. The bomb blasts as she opens it, but Alex and Washington remain unharmed. Meanwhile, the girl who's given her the key was actually the wife of her partner. She has changed her appearance and she still has the cut head of this girl, that Alex has cut when she went after Washington. Alex and Washington have a huge fight, and she pulls his tie during that fight. From the pen drive emerges, the thing he was finding was actually with him. Alex has put it when he held his tie before, and it was all Alex's plan that was going on. Whatever was happening was Alex's plan. So, she can reach the airport because she can't reach the airport by herself. Meanwhile, the police also arrive there that kill each of Washington's men. While going, Alex keeps that bag there which has that cut head. Washington learns that he can't escape because a huge number of police are outside. So he comes out after throwing his gun aside. Meanwhile, Alex smiles after seeing him and says, "Washington, run." The police think him her partner and they shoot him and kill him. The police also find the bag in which the cut head of the girl was. It was the cut head of the girl who has the leader's video. When the police see her face, it was the same mark that Alex has, because they were searching for her in case of robbery. They think that she too has died and Alex has made this mark on her face. This was also Alex's plan, and the police becomes quite clear. They think that everyone who was involved in the bank robbery has died. Later, we see Alex in an airport who was traveling to another country. After boarding the plane, and sitting a man with her, she gives him a diamond. It means she has found the diamonds, and she gives him the drive to play. And she sees this pen drive belongs to the leader that has his plan. Fighting in one place, and it would be a great danger to the whole country. He actually wanted to bring the army. She says, "I'll never let it be completed, and now I'll tell the leader. He can't escape from me now," and this film ends with this.